Dante and Rich. It's Monday, September 9th, 2024. You can text us, text JJR, and whatever you want to say to the number 96893. You know, we all get up pretty early, and then we come into the studio, and a lot of times, I think some of us make stops on the road. Last week, I told you guys I got gas on the way in, and my sister got so mad. You're going to get carjacked. But I had to. I only had like 11 miles left, and I didn't, want to do it after the show. But, Rich always stops by the Circle K, right?
Yeah, there's one by my house that just opened, and I become chatty with the employees, and I feel like they're wise beyond our knowing. So I go in this morning, and a guy gets in front of me, and he buys like 2 or 3 things of coffee, and he leaves. And the guy, the checkout counter says, I think his name's Daryl. Daryl says to me, he's like, he's only been up for 2 or 3 days. He's a rookie. He's like, he hasn't begun to see worms or spiders yet. And I kind of listen to it. I think I hear what I hear. And he looks at me. He's like, you didn't answer me when I said that. I'm like, oh, did you say he sees worms or spiders? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, is that a thing? He's like, yeah, that's the first thing you see when you start hallucinating from sleep deprivation. So I look at him like, I took psychology in college for a while. I don't remember that ever coming up about sleep deprivation. He's like, well, I am an insomniac. He's like, I've been up for 6 days straight. And the first thing that you hallucinate is spiders and worms. Has anybody ever heard this before?
No. He may be on something, maybe.
I've never heard that before, but I know that there's sleep torture was something that happened in the past.
Of course. I've heard of, they keep you up so you start answering questions and you start losing your mind.
I think Circle K guy might be taking a little something.
That's what I'm saying, right?
What a rookie. He's only been up for 2 days. He's like, I stay up for 6 days in a row sometimes. I'm like, well, it's a good thing you have this shift.
6 days in a row.
Can you imagine
How do you
that?
function? Yeah, I don't even think you could live that way.
Right.
I was up late Saturday night. My whole world yesterday was kind of like, I was cranky pants all day.
You were up late? How late?
I was up till 2 hosting that overnight show. So but the show ends at 2 a.m. And, I'm still kind of wired from hosting it. And I had a lot of caffeine that night. So my whole day yesterday, I was cranky about everything. I mean, everything.
Dude, Saturday night, my wife goes, let's go grab a bite to eat and run some errands. I'm like, okay. And there's this restaurant that I really love. I've told you guys about it. It's Seasons 52. We got right in, right? Because it was 4:30. Right? It was 4:30. And I'm like, yeah, let's eat. So,
do we need a res here at 4:30?
In the past, I was like, hey, we don't have a reservation. The lady looks at me like, it's 4:30. So they were walking around the mall, and she had to go return something to Lululemon. And then we go into Macy's. We got to buy sheets. We only have, I guess, 1 set of sheets or 2 sets of sheets. So we got to go buy sheets. She goes, Bed Bath & Beyond doesn't exist anymore, so we got to go to Macy's to buy sheets. And I'm like, there's got to be another place to buy sheets. And then I couldn't believe Bed Bath & Beyond didn't exist anymore, right? So we got to go there to buy sheets. So there's 2 different kinds. She gave me this whole thing. I don't want to get in circles about it, but there's a California King, then there's a King, and there's an Eastern California King. I don't know. Either way, this Macy's did not have sheets for our bed. Doesn't exist, right? So we had to go buy them online. She went to Amazon and bought the sheets. And I'm like, that's the problem. Like these where else do you get sheets? I actually thought, I'm going to call Kyle, find out where she gets her sheets. Where do you get sheets?
So there's this lady called the Sheet Lady.
For real?
Yeah. And honestly, my mom and I, we always go to those little boutiques at Christmas time that pop up in different neighborhoods. And the Sheet Lady is always there.
She's like a local lady?
I don't know if she's local. I don't know the story behind the Sheet Lady. But the Sheet Lady's sheets are very soft. And at the Christmas hoo-ha things or whatever, they're pretty affordable. So I always get my sheets there.
So they're normal sheets.
And I don't get sheets the rest of.
They're just not Christmas sheets.
No, they're normal sheets. She's got a bunch of colors, just regular tan and white and blue and brown and all the colors. But it's the Sheet Lady. And I think she probably has a website. I just always end up getting it at the.
So I'm walking out of the mall and this guy yells at me, and it turns out it's Kemp and Dutch's basketball coach, Amp. He goes, what's going on, y'all? And I go, hey, Amp, what's up? He goes, what you guys doing Saturday night? Bought some sheets. We're out sheet shopping.
Hit the streets. What are you hitting the streets? No.
Saturday night sheet shopping. Gotta get home.
Got crazy.
I know. I was like, God.
Sheets are pretty exciting though. When you get them out and you wash them and you sleep.
Never in my life have I looked at sheets or thought about sheets or anything until when she said we gotta go buy sheets.
You excited when they're new and fresh and you get in bed and you're like,
exactly.
No, man. So Payton, what keeps you up at night?
Well, going over the day and constantly re-racking my conversations. And I'm like, why do you talk so much? Why do you have an opinion on everything? Can you just please be quiet for once? That's literally what keeps me up at night, and it tends to happen every night.
But that's your
Are you
personality.
talking about this radio show?
Sometimes,
Like you look back and go, my God, I talk too much?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I'm like, geez, you could have just like put a cork in it for that one. Dang, girl. But the one thing that I've been really re-racking is, you remember last week we were in that meeting and we did like a team exercise where we kind of played a game, and I raised my hand for every question and I wanted to answer every question. I'm like, why? Why can't you just sit there and be there?
You're competitive, and it was a game.
Division 1, it's in your
But
blood.
it kept me up all night. Kept me up all night. I'm like, geez,
That game
you're
kept
so
you up all night
extra.
in the
Yeah.
meeting?
Well,
You're an extrovert.
Me raising my hand to answer every question is what kept me up at night.
Did you see any worms or spiders because you were up all night?
I didn't. I'm
Okay,
like,
then you're still good. You're still rookie.
I'm okay.
Oh, my God. I thought you did great in that meeting.
Yeah,
Million or something, right?
you could have.
Yeah, I haven't checked it yet.
You should always check your numbers. The next drawing is tomorrow night. And if you do win and you are a lone winner, the payout is $401.8 million.
Dang,
Wow.
Yes, so take that as you will. Now, according to a new report from a wealth tracking group, they're called Informa Connect Academy. That's not important. Here's what is. They have projected Elon Musk will be the world's first trillionaire in the next 3 years, by 2027.
Jeez.
Insane. There is no one person, apparently, that has reached that $1 trillion club that they're projecting Elon Musk to be in the next 3 years. They've also predicted that Mark Zuckerberg and Phil Knight, the co-founder of Nike, will be in that trillionaire club by 2030.
That's just insane. Like, what do you do with that kind of money?
I don't know.
Try to go
You
to
just
space.
sit in it?
You've done it all.
They all do.
Yeah, you've done it all. So what's next? Let me go check out Mars.
Yeah.
Right, because no one's ever done that before, right?
Exactly. Now, according to experts, we should all be watching game shows more often. Several experts recommend game show viewing to actually boost your brain power, because they say that game shows have a number of cognitively stimulating features. I obviously need it. That could provide benefits like memory, like that reflex, right? Speaking well.
Game shows on TV or even like just playing games on your phone. Like my wife does Wordle every day.
This was specifically game
Even
shows
Family Feud.
on TV, like Jeopardy.
Oh, okay.
And stuff like
Oh,
that.
Jeopardy.
Where you're
Well,
kind
that
of
does
playing
make
it
you
along
smart.
and you're trying to make. I mean, I watch Jeopardy and I feel more stupid than ever.
So stupid, especially Final Jeopardy. I never get.
No,
I've
it's
got
like,
Final
what?
Jeopardy like once, and I think it's because I saw the show earlier and I acted like a badass.
Totally. But watch it more often and it could help you mentally and in the long run physically too. And that's 3 things you need to know.
Let me bounce something off you, Kyle, since you're a mother of 2. October 5th, in south of Tucson in Rancho Sahuarita, we are doing Love Pup Family Fest, and we're bringing in Bluey.
Oh, that's huge.
That is huge.
That's huge.
Did
Okay,
you not
good.
see the line wrapped around like all the malls when Bluey was there?
No.
Yeah,
It was
Bluey's the
insane.
Oh, good, because they were asking me if it was a
Number
good
one.
idea, and I was like, I don't care, do whatever you want. And they were all, so now it's like Bluey's coming. All right, so if
big
you're a
deal.
Bluey fan, October 5th, you can meet him at Love Pup Family Fest Tucson, which is actually in Rancho Sahuarita. Peyton, what's the vibe for predictions?
It's Adam Sandler's birthday, so I'm going to tell you which Adam Sandler character fits your vibe best based on your zodiac sign.
So call us at 877-937-1047. Steve, good morning. What's your sign?
Good morning. I'm definitely an Adam Sandler fan, so I'm ready for this one.
Okay, so for you Cancers, you guys are super nurturing and protective, just like Bobby from The Waterboy. He's all heart, ready to defend and support his team with a little soft spot for family and friends, which is perfect for my Cancers.
I seriously love that movie. I could watch that over and over, so that's a great one.
Okay, do you guys know who played Bobby's mom in Waterboy?
Well, I have no idea.
Oh,
I don't know the
lady
actor.
Karen Bates or whatever.
She's in the news right now
Kathy Bates.
Yeah, Kathy
she-
Bates.
for
Kathy
what?
Bates.
because she's going to do Matlock.
And then she's retiring.
And then she's retiring. But
afterwards, yeah.
Matlock was a show from the 80s, maybe? 90s? It was like an old lawyer.
But she's famous for that movie Misery.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's also in the
She's
Titanic.
a good actor.
Yeah.
She's a great actress. Sorry.
She was in Titanic. She played the unsinkable Molly Brown. Anyway, these are things that I have in my head for some reason. All right,
you,
thanks,
Jay.
Steve.
No problem. You have a good one.
Hello, November.
Hi, good morning.
November the Taurus.
I hope I'm Happy Gilmore.
Actually, you're pretty on brand because you are Happy Gilmore. If you're a Taurus, you're into a good mix of determination and stubbornness. And Happy's got that fierce drive to win at golf, but he's also not afraid to keep it chill when he's off the green.
Awesome. That's
Yep.
and golf is my sport, guys. So that's yeah.
Look at
Right
that.
on.
You were on it today.
All right. Well, thanks. Oh, and by the way, Beetlejuice was amazing.
Agreed.
Like a really good sequel. Oof.
Oh, good. Good. Well,
Yeah.
someday we'll have to do November's movie reviews.
Yeah.
Not today. Not today.
All right. Thanks, November.
All right, have a good one.
So last week, we were in here, and a lot of times, Rich and I get in here first, and I think for Rich, I was here before you, maybe? I don't know. It's very random.
Today?
No, last week.
Oh.
And I picked the phone up, and it's Shanae. And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, what's up, Shanae? She's like, I'm calling for horoscopes. I go, well, we don't do that for another 2 hours. And she's like, I've been up all day.
Oh, Shanae.
What's up, Shanae?
I knew you were going to do that to me.
Well, it was freaking 3:30 in the morning.
So funny.
A girl needs
It
to
was
hear
so
what
funny.
the stars are saying. She needs to hear it.
I knew that answer, but I was like, I'm going to call right now.
Test your luck.
All right, what do you got, Shanae, the Gemini?
Well, Geminis, you guys are Adam Sandler in The Wedding Singer. So for Geminis, you are all about versatility and charm, and Adam's role as a wedding singer is the perfect match for you. He's super adaptable, swinging from funny to romantic like it's no biggie.
Hey, that's my role. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Thank
You keep the room
guys. I love you guys.
Love you too, Shanae. Take care. Gare Dog, what's your sign?
Hey, what are you guys doing? Hey, I'm just hoping. I'm hoping that I'm Hubie from Hubie Halloween. That's my favorite Adam Sandler movie. I love the show. I love your show. I love all the shows. What's my horoscope?
Well, you're definitely not the Halloween guy.
What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn, like Hubie Halloween.
I mean, yeah, no. You guys are Michael Newman from Click. Capricorns are all about hard work and ambition, and you guys are career driven, but you lean the hard way. That gives you a balance that isn't really a key to real success.
You lean the hard way or learn the hard way?
Learn and lean, I guess.
Okay.
Wait, who am I?
You're Michael Newman from Click.
This is a great movie.
Such a
sad
So
movie.
sad. I cried with the part with his dad.
Yeah.
Such a sad movie.
Yeah. His dad was.
I just wanted Hubie so bad. Payton, you let me
No,
down.
it's
I
not
don't
you.
have Hubie.
His
Sorry,
dad
bro.
was Fonzie, right? Was Henry Winkler, and then David Hasselhoff was in that movie too, right?
So wasn't Christopher Walken in that movie too?
I don't remember that. I don't know.
He
What do
was
you got
the
for
back of
Kyle
Bed Bath &
for
Beyond.
Libra?
Well, Libras, as a Libra, you value harmony and good vibes, just like the crew and grown-ups. So that's your Adam Sandler character. It's all about balancing fun with friendships and keeping things light and enjoyable.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a
Good
fun one.
How about for Pisces?
Rich. For Pisces, you are all about romance and deep emotion. So Henry Roth from 50 First Dates, dedication
That's
to
cool.
helping Lucy remember their love every day is totally on point for you. You guys are my little dreamy romantic vibe.
I do that because my wife, I have to remember where she put her phone like 5 times a day.
Look at that.
What about for you, the Leos?
Well, for Leos, if we're a Leo, we're all about that leadership and dramatic flair. So Adam's character in The Longest Yard is one that is a total star on and off the field. So rallying everyone with a big, bold energy.
How about Virgo?
My favorite Adam Sandler movie, John J. Virgo's known for their attention to detail and kindness. You're going to resonate with Mr. Deeds. So you've got that humble, hardworking nature and always step up to help out, even when you're thrown into the spotlight.
I just remember the weird butler from that show.
Underestimate the sneakiness.
That guy? Yeah, that's the guy. The guy that walked funny.
Yeah.
That's the only guy I remember.
Such a good movie.
All right, if we missed your sign there, I'll post it at johnjaneRich.com. Speaking of horoscopes, so do you know that today is the day that most people are born? It's the number one birthday of the year is today.
Really?
Yeah, because they say because of New Year's Eve, the holidays, people are tearing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so today's literally more birthdays today than any other day of the year. And at the same time, I saw this list of names that will never be popular again. Because people are always dropping new, whatever, like right now, like Khaleesi and whatever is topical in the
I
pop
mean, my
culture world.
nephew's name is Chosen.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So here's some names that will never be popular again. Think about it. You ever seen a little girl named Broomhilda
No.
or Archibald? Number 17 on this list is Gary. No one names their kid Gary anymore. No one names their kid Phyllis or Lance or Bertha or Isis or Fanny or Alexa. No one names their kid Karen. When was the last time you saw a little Karen?
That's true.
Or Horace, Ebenezer. There's actually a kid that plays baseball or basketball. My son, Dutch, named Ebenezer. Gay, Gaye for women, and Gaylord for men. No one names their kid that. Number 2 name that you don't see anymore is Kermit. You don't see anyone name their kid Kermit. And the number 1 name they said will just never be popular again is Elmo.
Oh, I was going to say Adolf. But Elmo works too.
Elmo.
Probably both of those.
John Jay and Rich, the text line, you text JJR and whatever you want to say to 96893. Here's the text. John Jay, you blocked me on Insta and I literally have no clue why. I have questions on NAD+. Something I take. He says, I did it this weekend. I can't stop pooping my pants. Is this normal? LOL. Let me tell you, if I blocked you on Instagram, I only block. There's only one reason I block, or two reasons I block. If you are mean or rude to my wife and kids. You can trash me all day long. But if you trash my wife and kids, boom, I block you. That's it. So you must have done something, 208 area code. Stacks and hacks, you guys. Summer is coming to a close.
Aww.
Did you avoid, this is specifically for Kyle, avocado hand?
I
don't think you did.
I don't believe I did.
Did you guys hear about avocado hand?
No, what is that?
What is avocado hand? I'm glad you asked, because I have audio of what avocado hand is, but I don't have it handy.
Handy.
Avocado.
Can
Here
we
we go.
share
Here
what
it
it is?
Here it is. Oops. Now I'm downloading it.
We want to make sure, first of all, your knife is sharp. We want to make sure that our avocado is ripe. How to kind of glide into things versus try to just chop. Stick into the pit there and then just turn.
It's the most popular month, summer, to slice your hand open while cutting an avocado.
Mm-hmm.
April through July.
Yeah.
And Kyle always comes in with a Band-Aid on her finger.
And
I almost came with a Band-Aid today. Look, I cut myself this weekend.
Oh my
It
gosh.
wasn't with an avocado, but I did still slice open my finger. It's fine.
The
We need
knife
to
you
keep
use.
sharp things from you.
But I don't think her knife is sharp. The knife she has in here for her apples, it looks like it's not sharp at all.
That one's not.
A 33-year-old man was sentenced to 4 months in jail for stalking after he shipped himself inside a box to his ex's home and threatened her with a gun. He told the judge he just wanted his stuff back.
Okay, so he's insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Someone in Arizona sneezed in the shower and a piece of a Lego that's been lodged in their nose for 25 years flew out.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
I was in the shower, and my doctor has told me that with the dry, hot summer months, it's really helpful to blow your nose while you're in the shower. So I've been regularly doing this for the last 6 months or so. Today, I was blowing my nose in the shower, and lo and behold, I blew out a Lego dot that has been in my nose for at least 26 years.
Those people from Arizona, man.
He still sounds pretty stuffy, don't they?
Peanut butter and jelly M&Ms are expected to launch pretty soon. Scientists have discovered a common food dye found in Doritos can turn a living mouse's skin transparent.
Cool.
Which probably isn't good.
Yeah.
The top holiday travel destinations for Thanksgiving. What do you think is number one?
New York City.
Nope. That's number 3.
To your mom's house.
Cancun is number 2. Number 1 is Orlando. Disney World, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
What do you got for life hacks, Rich?
All right, let's talk about the hack for not losing your mind. I know we've talked about all of us in here feel like we forget things, feel like maybe, at some point we're going to go clinically insane. Well, new studies show that people who are the least likely to ever get dementia, Alzheimer's, or any other brain decline have one thing in common. One thing. And you can do this yourself. That is, they organize themselves and they remind themselves where they put their keys, their phone, their wallet, their stuff. So when you come home, have one spot that you put your keys, one spot where you put your phone, one spot where you put your wallet, and keeping organized and kind of saying like, oh yeah, my keys are over here, my wallet's over here. That keeps your brain in order and that starts you down the path to remembering things for the rest of your life. It's that simple. So do that. And if you can't remember that, those keys to keeping your brain straighter at johnjandrich.com.
Earlier this morning, I told you we're giving away $50 to Peter Piper Pizza. And, I grew up here, and there was a commercial. It was always on TV. And I said, and you guys didn't know it. I said, come on over to Peter Piper Pizza. And Nick found it on YouTube.
No gimmicks, no coupons, just good pizza at low, low prices. You want to save some dough? Come on over to Peter Piper Pizza.
Come on over. Peter Piper Pizza, see what we've got.
I said you had the inflection perfect.
Right?
Yeah,
I
just
totally
was that you, actually?
I watched so much TV as a kid. I watched so much TV as a kid, and this weekend I felt like I watched more TV than I've ever watched in my entire life.
Your reviews were off the
nothing.
chain.
I did nothing but watch TV this weekend. Oh my god! Anyway,
Your Instagram TV reviews, it's like, oh my god, how do you see that show? How do you see that show?
Oh
How do you
yeah,
see that
okay.
show?
All right, good. Well, let's get into it. Oh, Chimp Crazy was the finale last night.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 10 minutes left. I didn't know that was finale. Good. But anyway, what else did I watch over the weekend? Oh, how's Beetlejuice? Peyton, you saw Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I saw Beetlejuice, and I thought it was a great movie. Granted, though, I've only seen like the original Beetlejuice like probably about a year ago. But I thought it was such a good movie. I thought they did a good job of like nodding to the original. You can definitely see Tim Burton's influence as he directed it. It's very Tim Burton-y, which I like. Jenna Ortega did a great job. Winona Ryder did a fabulous job. But I felt like the storyline was a little rushed. But it was good. I really liked it. I enjoyed it.
And you guys watch Beetlejuice? No?
No.
See, but you watch Selling Sunset.
Of course.
Selling Sunset good? Blake's on this.
Okay, so here's the problem I have with Selling Sunset. They fight so often on that show that you want them to stop fighting. So then I get to like episode 5 and they're not fighting, and I'm like, I'm waiting for a fight now because nothing was happening at all.
There wasn't enough drama.
Yeah, so the drama's high, the dresses are great, the real estate's great. What's not to love?
Yeah, no, I started Selling Sunset too. I couldn't resist because I love that show. And it is what you expect it to be. It's
It is?
everything you expect it to be.
Good.
Yeah.
Anybody start watching this? The Sopranos documentary?
No.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Here comes
It's
Grant.
so good.
Dude,
What?
I stayed up until midnight on Saturday night. I was like, I'm going to stay up on Friday all day. I waited for it. And then at midnight, I refreshed my HBO Max and nothing. And then I looked up that it doesn't premiere until 8 p.m. So like all day Saturday, all I did was just wait around for the Sopranos doc.
Did you like it?
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's so good.
Dude, it's
Is
so
it one episode?
So far, there's 2 episodes.
Oh.
I think, but the first episode is the guy telling you the history. David Chase, the guy that came up with Sopranos, and why he came up with the Sopranos, and who everything's based on. And then they show the auditions for all the actors that played all the people. It gives me goosebumps. It's so good.
The thing that I took out of it that was like life interesting was they broke the 6th season into 2 parts. They did season 6A and 6B, and the reason the big networks like HBO and Netflix, they break them into halves like that, like they've been doing lately, is so they don't have to give them the mandatory season raise. So the actors don't get a raise between seasons. Yeah, so they did that to keep all the wages down on the show, but it screwed over the cast.
So that's kind of lame.
Yeah,
but that's what, so now we know why Emily in Paris is coming out.
Same thing. They don't want to give her another bonus.
I'm not on episode 2 yet, so that's
It ends the way The Sopranos ends.
Oh, really?
It's so cool. They're talking about the ending, and then it ends.
So, question though, I never watched The Sopranos. Would I want to watch the documentary, or would it just be like, eh?
I think so because you like. I like the way the making of it. Like you've heard of Tony Soprano, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I just never was.
You know the actors, so it was kind of neat to see how they started and where they came up.
Would
with
you
it.
guys go back and rewatch the series?
I thought about it.
Yeah,
I thought about it after watching it again.
I wonder how it holds up because I haven't gone back and watched any of it.
Well, my son Jake is loving it. He's watching it right now. Oh, wait, I got to tell you something else. So another show. My wife took over the TV for the last 3 weeks because of the U.S. Open, the tennis, and I don't think there was ever a bigger U.S. Open than yesterday. Just with its celebrities in the audience. Taylor Swift is there, Patrick Mahomes is there. The guy that won, he's from Italy, and it's so interesting because he's this skinny redhead. And I don't know much about tennis, but I thought I got the 2 players mixed up. I thought the skinny redhead was from America. But he won, and he was a redhead, and he gets up, and he's like, it is so good to win. He was like an Italian, right? And he won. But when he wins, he climbs over the wall, and he goes and thanks his family that's up in the booth, right? And there's celebrities everywhere. I mean, from Steph Curry to Taylor Swift to Travis Kelce. And he goes up and hugs his dad, his mom, his group. And then he goes and hugs Seal.
Who?
Seal. Heidi Klum's ex.
Singer.
Kiss from a Rose from Batman.
Okay.
And I'm like, what happened? You got Taylor Swift right there. You got Travis Kelce right there.
Seal might be his
You
friend.
got Martha Stewart's right there. You hug Seal? It was so weird. And the announcers don't bring it up at all.
No, they probably don't know who it is.
He goes over and he hugs Seal. He's hugging Seal for a long time. Like, clearly they're friends, I think. But I would have gone, hey, let me go high five Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And of course, then there was football this weekend, too. I watched some of that.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch football?
Yeah.
I watched some NFL football, and I watched a lot of college football because I didn't want to change the channel. The remote was somewhere else.
It's always a good time when football season's back, though. I feel like the vibe's always good.
Yeah.
But you can't watch it on ABC, right? If you have DirecTV, because they're still blocking it. At least they were this weekend.
No. You can watch
College
it. You
Day
can't
was
watch it on ESPN.
Oh, okay.
ESPN, you can't watch it on it. And same with the U.S. Open. But when the shows, the games are so big, they had them on normal networks.
I thought I saw it on Peacock one of the games. I might be wrong, though.
I don't understand how it works. There's sports everywhere now.
I know.
And some of the
So
same games.
confusing.
Yeah, it's very confusing. I walked into the studio, and Payton and Rich were having a conversation, Kyle, and Payton goes, You know what they say about, it was something about husbands and wives, and I tried not to listen to what she said so that I could hear it for the first time here, because I don't know what they say about husbands and wives.
Well, I was telling Payton that I have a dinner coming up with some of Stacy's friends, and I really like the husband, but I think the wife is really mean. And it's hard to have a dinner with them because I'm kind of afraid of the wife. Like, she's so hardcore, but the husband is a delight. And I was telling Payton about it.
And then she's like, you know what they say.
That's what she said, but I never heard what she said.
So what is it? Say it exactly what you just said.
Well, what they say.
No, you said no. You know what they say.
Okay. Well, you know what they say, Rich, is that if there's a couple, and like in your situation, the husband is a delight.
A sweetheart.
But the wife is maybe a little bit of a B.
Seems like it.
Okay. That the husband is probably the exact same way as the wife, and that it's kind of just a little bit of a front. So when they go home, they are probably both talking mess about you.
He's putting on a show.
He's putting on a show. He's probably just as mean as she is.
But when you say you know what they say, I've never heard that before.
I haven't heard that.
What is the saying? Say the saying. So you know what they say.
You know what they say is that when there's a couple and one of them is really nice and the other one is really mean, both of them are probably really mean.
I've never heard that before.
I've never heard that before either.
Yeah.
But
it's just what my mom told me.
So if they're both really nice, and if one's really nice,
both genuine people.
So how come if one's really nice, one's really mean? How come they're not both really nice? Why do you take lean the mean way?
That's just what my mom told me, and whatever she says goes.
Huh. Isn't that interesting?
But every person that I've told that, they're like, I can kind of see that.
I can't in this case, but maybe other people I can.
That's the guy they're going to get you.
Maybe he's really good.
Speaking of husbands, what is the latest in Kyle's husband's identity theft?
Oh my gosh, the saga continues. So I told you guys that someone literally stole his identity and opened up a credit card and bought 8 different iPhones and didn't pay for it, ended up on his credit. And so when he checked his credit, we got into this whole mess and figured out that they did this. So we've been working on that and thought we had that kind of like, we have a direction for that. The story has not, the chapter has not closed, right? But now, he said, the latest is somebody else apparently hacked into his Papa John's account.
What?
And decided to, this person lives in Chicago, and decided to steal all of his Papa Dough points. His Papa Dough.
Now it's gone too far.
Yeah, that would make me really mad.
That's when I said the line has been crossed.
Oh, so they're not like
So
buying.
he had like $80 or $90 in Papa Dough, and they stole it and ordered literally everything off of, like, they ordered $90 worth of food.
How
and we have their
annoying.
address. Like,
So
you have an
call
address,
the police
too.
now or what?
they had to put name and address into the app. They changed his name and address to their name and address so they could get it delivered to them.
Well, at least that might be making you guys get closer to who it is.
Possibly.
So did you call the police?
No, he didn't. I'm like, what are you doing?
Why would he?
We have him caught red-handed.
Right.
I mean,
Instead
outside
of
of
the
stealing the
pizza
credit
showing up.
cards, it's stealing your ID and buying 8 iPhones and stuff, like, oh, damn. But once you get into the Papa Dough, that's FBI.
That's right, brother.
That's what I
That's
said.
serious.
I would think,
That's
no,
what I said.
for real. Like, oh, you're dumb enough to change the name and give an address?
Yeah.
Right, like that wasn't very smart. Do you know if the 8 iPhones that they bought went to the same address?
No,
that
it's
the
totally
Papa
different
Doughs?
state. Totally different state.
Okay,
I wasn't in
So they're on the
they
move.
just sold your information and
No.
now everybody has it.
I think yes. I
Yeah.
think Scott's information is just out there.
That's what they
and
say.
now all the different people are coming at him.
Yeah.
Once you get your thing stolen, it's like it's out there.
Did he call Papa John's to get the dough
That's
back?
what I said. You need to do that because clearly you don't live in Illinois. So I'm sure they've got to be able to do something. Get your Papa Dough back.
You got to fight for that.
Just feels like, we're under attack here.
That's unbelievable.
I know.
That's terrible.
So I don't know what to do about that because it's like, isn't it like if it's under $500, it's like there's not much they can do about it?
Yeah,
anyways,
it's
but
not
like-
criminal.
right. And it wasn't actually like his money. It was just the Papa Dough.
But stealing the points, I hear, is a big
Right,
thing
he
too.
earned
You
that.
worked so hard for that.
Kiss FM, Jonte and Rich. You guys know what? It's Monday.
And Johnny got a game for you. Bong, bong.
Monday, September 9th is National Teddy Bear Day. Did you guys know today is National Teddy Bear Day?
No
So
idea.
today's trivia are questions about famous bears. Kyle, Goldilocks ate their porridge.
The 3 bears.
The 3 bears. Rich, a series of children's book about a bear family written by authors who have the same name as the Bears.
It's either the Bierstein or the Bearstein Bears.
Yes, Payton. He's the bear from Jungle Book.
Baloo.
Yes. Kyle, this Hanna-Barbera bear lives in Jellystone Park with his best friend Boo Boo.
Oh, hey, Boo Boo. What's his name? Yogi. Yogi Bear.
What about the Ranger, Yogi?
Rich, this Muppet bear is bad at telling jokes.
Fozzie Bear.
Payton, this bear, only you can prevent forest fires. That's what he says.
Yogi Bear.
No. Anyone?
Smokey the Bear.
Smokey Bear. Payton, this bear sounds a lot like Peter Griffin from Family Guy because he's also voiced by Seth MacFarlane.
Ted.
Yes. Kyle, this bear's best friend was Christopher Robinson and lived in the 100-acre woods.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yes. Rich, this butt-kicking animated panda's real name is Master Ping Xiao Po.
Kung Fu Panda.
Kyle, for the win. These bears have little logos on their chest that give them superpowers. They also have a stare.
The Care Bears.
Yes! Kyle is the queen of all bears.
All right.
Have you guys seen that new movie? It's like a scary movie that came out about a bear. The bear looks like
It
Ted.
looks just like Ted. It's on
Looks
Netflix.
just like
I know.
Ted.
It's some Australian. I didn't want to watch it because I was
Oh,
like,
is it dubbed
like
over?
I don't know. But it's Monday. And Daddy got a game for you. All right. Kyle, Kendrick Lamar's in the news, isn't he?
Absolutely, because they made a huge announcement with them.
My name's Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress, too, even if you're watching from home. Let's go.
I feel like, is this the earliest we've ever got the Super Bowl halftime performer?
Yeah, week 1 of the NFL for sure.
Yeah, no guessing. I know there was a lot of rumors about who it was going to be. I think a lot of people are really excited about this pick. But then I guess, the Super Bowl is going to be in New Orleans. And according to TMZ, there's a lot of fans that are like, this is Lil Wayne's town. It should have been Lil Wayne. That's where he's from.
He
would have been a great pick.
He'll bring him out. And I bet you money he's about to bring Taylor Swift and they're going to perform Bad Blood.
Oh, wow.
Watch
That would be
happen.
big. That would be huge.
Yeah, massive. I'm like, if all
So
of
it's
this
not Miley
NFL
Cyrus?
Stuff, no,
It's not Miley
it should
Cyrus.
be. I wish. I'm excited, though. It could be cool. I mean, he's going to play, Not Like Us. That's going to be the big one that everyone's excited
Maybe he'll bring
for.
Drake out. They have like one song together.
They have a little reunion, squash the beef.
Yeah, so we do think he'll bring people out. It won't be a
for
solo
sure.
act.
He has to.
I think so, too.
He has to. He's not. I mean, I love Kendrick Lamar, but there's no way he can hold his own up there by himself.
Oh, you don't think so?
No way. That's my personal opinion. No, don't come for me.
I feel like it's always more exciting. Even if it's Beyonce, I always think it's more exciting when they bring out surprise. Like, keep it a surprise though, because you want to be like, oh my gosh, there's so and so.
How about Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce? They're all over the news again.
Oh my gosh. How many of you guys saw all the pictures of them this weekend and go, oh, okay, this is them trying to prove they're a real couple?
Oh
Me.
my God.
Literally every single thing I saw of them.
I didn't put that together, but they were definitely all
my gosh.
over the place.
They went to a wedding together.
The chemistry.
They were at the U.S. Open together. Oh my gosh, you guys, they got pizza in Brooklyn together. It was like they took. I mean, the paparazzi knew everywhere they were going to be, whenever they were going to be there. But I mean, to me, it's like I almost don't even care. Like, I like seeing them out. I almost don't care if they're trying to prove they're a real couple or not. But it's like I like seeing them. Like when you see Taylor Swift and she's like totally singing at the U.S. Open, and he's kind of singing with her, and then you see Patrick Mahomes and Brittany just doing nothing next to him.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's hilarious. But I also feel like they're putting on a show.
I try to figure out like what goes through Travis Kelce's mind when he puts on like those outfits, like that hat.
I know.
Like does she go, I love the hat? You know
I
what
think
I mean?
they coordinated that outfit at the U.S. Open. I mean, they were totally coordinated.
Brittany Mahomes had the same outfit on he had on, that Travis Kelce had on.
Oh, I didn't recognize that.
Yeah, at some point they did. They walked in wearing the hats and all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, they totally planned it then.
Yeah, their stylist was ahead of that one.
What about Mariah Carey?
Mariah Carey just had a tragic week. Lost her mom, lost her sister, and she's got a job to do, right? In Hollywood and in show business, the show must go on. And she's got shows coming up in China and Brazil. And so she posted a little teaser for her fans for the first time she got on social media since she had those losses.
So hot to my leg. Well, I know you're watching me, so what's it gonna be? We'll see you soon, China. Hey.
And then in the caption, she was like, "It's really been a rough few weeks for me. I know that I know what I'm doing to heal, but also like I know I deserve the fans deserve this." So,
hey, I want to jump back to football for a second. When I woke up yesterday, it was all over the news about Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, by the way, I don't know if I brought this up on there before. Him and Dutch play Fortnite together.
Really?
They used to.
random.
So random.
So random. I know. Right?
That's bizarre.
But he got pulled over. He got arrested.
Yeah, he got arrested right outside his arena. He plays for the Dolphins, and the video is actually pretty crazy. He ends up in handcuffs and on the floor, and I think that there's some investigations going about that because it was just like a routine traffic stop. But he literally played in a football game 3 hours later, and then he got a touchdown, and then did a celebration where he got arrested. Literally did the celly with his hands behind his back, and I watched it live, and I was like, okay. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to go away this week. That seems like there's something to that.
Yeah,
well, the officer, I guess I read the officer is suspended. And what was crazy is that I don't know the video. It was probably the same video everyone saw. Like 3 of his teammates stopped.
Yeah, they saw.
Were like, "What's going on here?" Like trying to help.
The arena,
right
literally.
outside the arena, and he's like, "He's got his Ferrari door open."
I know it has a butterfly door, and he's just like on the floor in handcuffs.
So weird, man.
It's wild.
But like the ability to be able to like shift your mindset from like going through something like that and then having to go and play a football game in front of how many fans is pretty remarkable to me.
How about Alex Morgan?
Well, she played her last and final soccer game, which was pretty sad for some people and really excited for her. But she was also pregnant, like 8 weeks pregnant with her second baby.
Let me tell you what I learned. I just talked about a bunch of TV shows. I watched a documentary on Hope Solo that's on Netflix. I highly recommend it because there's so much stuff that you don't know about with soccer and how poorly she got treated. Every veteran soccer player gets a farewell game, like Alex Morgan, like all these other players. And Hope Solo got like fired, and man, it's unbelievable documentary. She's amazing. I remember her. We talked about her all the time when she was going to the, whatever you call that, the World Cup and all that stuff, man. But that's on Netflix. And by the way, I now just changed my TikTok. I had a TikTok that got dismantled years ago, and I started a new one, but I never really did anything with it. Just came up with an idea right now about a half hour ago. I call it JJ's TV Reviews.
Clever.
So you can see my review. I also put on my Instagram of the Hope Solo documentary.
You've always been a good TV watcher.
Thank you.
One of our best TV watchers.
Jonte and Rich. Katie's our contestant today. Are we playing for the Come On Over?
We are.
Oh, good, Katie. You're playing for pizza. Peter Piper Pizza. Katie, you there? Where's Katie?
I think somebody has to put her on hold.
She's so excited.
Is she not on hold?
Her kid loves.
Katie, you there?
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, you're playing for Peter Piper Pizza.
Perfect.
Come on over to Peter Piper Pizza. What are we playing, Nick?
We are playing Real or Fake today, guys. It's a pretty simple game. I have a list of things here, and you have to tell me if they're real or if they're ones that I just made up. Okay. The theme today are holidays that fall on today. Okay?
Got
so
it.
you have to tell me if these are national things that are real or if they are ones that are fake, okay?
Okay.
All right. We're going to start with John J. John J. Care Bears Share Your Care Day. The Care Bears are on a mission to spread caring, sharing, love, friendship, acceptance, fun, and happiness all over the world, and they would like to inspire you and others to do the same.
Yes, true.
Real. Real is correct.
For shizzle.
Congratulations, John J. 1 point on the board. We'll move on to Rich. International Bucket All Day. It's Colonel Sanders' birthday. The man revolutionized fast food, so today is the day to share your KFC bucket masterpiece.
You think that would have come up as a notification on my phone because I dig the Colonel so much. I'm going to say that is not true. Fake.
It is fake indeed.
For shizzle.
Way to go, Rich. It actually is Colonel Sanders' birthday today, though. So if you want to celebrate with KFC,
Happy
you go do
birthday.
your
He's a
thing.
Virgo.
We'll move on to Payton. Payton National Put Down the Energy Drink Day. Sponsored by health food company Natural Selection. This is a day to encourage healthier, alternative, naturally caffeinated options as opposed to the sugar-filled heart attacks we drink daily.
I'm going to say fake.
Payton is correct.
For shizzle.
Nailing this today.
A company called Natural Selection.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering who was going to get that first. Kyle. Kyle. International Box Wine Day. Soccer moms unite. Chilled or room temp. Let's celebrate the boxes and bags that provide happiness, at least for a night.
Why not? That should be a day. True.
That is correct.
Yes. Everybody is slapping the bag today.
Okay.
4 for 4. The pressure is on Katie. You ready?
Yes.
All right. National Boss Employee Exchange Day. Today is the day you and your boss switch places. Put a different shoe on your foot, huh?
True.
Katie is correct as well.
That's never happened in the history of this game.
Gee whish. Wow, guys. So good. So everybody on the board with 1 point. Second round is so hard, your toes are going to curl. John Jay. Dolphin Appreciation Day. On this date in 1977, the first species of dolphins were discovered. So spend at least a little time today researching these majestic creatures, but don't you dare call them fish.
I'd say false. Fake.
You think it's a fake one? Mm-hmm. And you would be correct.
Yeah.
For shizzle. Guys, gotta work on my writing. Richard, National When Pigs Fly Day. Wait, there it is. Have faith that miracles can happen. And when they do, share them with others.
That's a tricky one. I'm going to say that that's false. Fake.
Fake. Okay. That is not correct.
Oh.
So sorry. Everybody celebrate National When Pigs Fly Day today. Payton, did you know that today is the first day of fall? It's officially here. Pumpkin everything, apple orchard, spooky season. Say bye-bye to the heat of summer and hello to sweater weather.
That is false, because I think it's like the 22nd or something. False. Fake.
You're correct.
Yes.
For shizzle. Today is not the first day of fall.
We're still in summer, baby.
Not quite sweater weather.
Nope.
Okay, Kyle, good luck with this one. Steak au poivre day. I don't know what this is. I haven't even heard of it. But apparently, this is a meal consisting of filet mignon encased in a coating of crushed peppercorns.
Oh, yeah.
Steak au poivre.
Steak au poivre.
Okay. Sure.
It is
true.
French.
It's a true
You
day.
think it's true?
It's a steak au poivre day, of course.
Kyle's correct.
Yay!
For shizzle. All right, Katie, I'll give you 10 points if you can get this one. It's the toughest one of the day. Monday. No, I'm kidding. How about Teddy Bear Day? We're celebrating the world's most loyal and cuddly of friends.
I will say true.
Way to go, Katie.
Hello, friends.
Today is a very special day.
National Teddy Bear Day, September 9th.
Teddy bear.
It's National Teddy Bear Day.
You win a teddy bear.
Your teddy bear.
It's National Teddy Bear Day.
Wow. Congratulations again. You're going. So come on over to Peter Piper Pizza.